for 2, and I make Dragolubion, and then, like, I activate effect, and then you activate Ghost Reaper. As long as you have the same card in the extra deck, you could stop my 38, my number 100, and if you hit either one of those, most likely in most of my builds, I can't get either one of them because I have to have both of them again for Dragolubion. Then I'm just sitting there with Dragolubion and I gotta pass. And then, like, in more modern, you could hit Zeus, you could hit whatever. So, yeah. There you go. You're getting there. And other decks, like if you want to go for a link and you really have to, you want that link to really continue your play, it's like something like the Gimmick Puppet Link. You could hit that in a mirror match. Basically, if you're playing a mirror match, it means we're playing the same deck. You can hurt me because you have the same cards. If we're playing both a rank 4 deck, and we're playing mostly the same rank 4s, you get to pick and choose whatever you want me not to have. And that's just the quick effect version of that. There's cards like Prohibition that do that. There's, you know, the Black Goat Lapse kind of does that. There's a lot of cards that kind of do that. And there's like, I would want to do like a dark deck and a light deck separately. And then play Light Imprisoning Mirror in the dark deck, so all lights get negated. And then Shadow in the light deck, so then my lights work and your darks don't. Get it, got it good. So, on my other game, I've been playing the heck out of, I've been playing the Ritual Blue Eyes cards in my deck. And they're doing highly decent, we'll just say that. So, that's a very easy thing. Yes, as Brent would say. Decent. Very decent. So, I reckon you are probably close to work by now.
I'm going upstairs and getting dressed.
Well, I mean, I would recommend when you leave the house, you should probably be dressed from now on. I mean, some people might want to see that, but, you know, not everyone's me, so.
I mean, I kind of thought that I was going my underwear today. How about that?
I'd prefer if you went nothing. I think your new boss would appreciate that.
Nah, I'll probably get fired for it.
You'll learn it. So I reckon I gotta talk to you about these big ass animals that this guy at work and I were talking about. We'll get into that at some point. He's telling me about megalodons and these big ass Mariana Trench and shit like that. He's like, and they got squids that are like bus long fucking legs that are bus long and shit like that. I'm like, alright, I'm good. Keep me out of that ocean. 7 tools. Oh, Ordeal of a Traveler. Come on now. And we haven't even gotten into hand traps yet. Ordeal of the Traveler. Just remember when you're playing continuous, though, you can only play 5. And you have to have some spots to play with back row. Like, something else that you can fit back row in, right? Right? You know,
I could play,
I mean, I play Giant Trunade because then you can bounce stuff back and then just reset them. That's disgusting. I mean,
that's why Giant Trunade got banned.
Yeah, it's kind of highly good. I mean, it's another card you play is Gravity Bind. I mean, there's so many like kind of floodgate type cards. There's burn ones, there's stall ones, there's all that. I'd go ahead and throw in like the Robin Goblin, not Dark Angel Nightmare, that's not the one I'm thinking of. The one that's just like Robin Goblin, it's like Gravekeeper something. Because you always used to play that, and it actually used to be good before everything wanted to be in the grave. Gravekeeper Servant, that's it. And then you can mix that if you're playing a burn deck with cards like Bones played it against Bakura. It's like every time a card goes to grave, you take 300 damage. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, those are type of old, slow burn cards that you could play. Solar Flare Dragon, go ahead and throw that in there. Solar Flare. Command Knight I know does. Marauding Captain does. Duke Frog does. All those similar effects.
Oh, we can't forget about Duke Frog.
Why not? You get 2 Duke Frog. That's what you do with Tree Toad. If you can have enough stun power, you're sitting on a Tree Toad, and then you have 2 Duke Frogs, your opponent can't attack at all. As long as you get 2 Tree Toad, or 2 Duke Frogs, they can't attack. That's what Command Knight does, Marauding Captain. That's why I'm trying to think of all those that do that. Because you could technically do it. Play like double summon. Why not? I mean, if you want to be more modern, you just play Brilliant Fusion. That'd work a lot better, but, you know, double summon works. Oh, yes! I found a dark, what was that card called? Not Yugioh Drakmord, what Josh Brooks used to play. Technically, you could play that, though. Do you have any idea what that is?
What?
Yugioh Drakmord?
No. Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Josh Brooks played it with the spell, equip spell. Your opponent can't, destroys the equipped monster can't attack. Destroy the equipped monster at the end of the controller's second turn. At that time, this card returned to the owner's hand. That's kind of gross. What's that card called? It's really, it's like Dark Snake Spirit or something like that. Dark Snake Syndrome, I think, something like that. Dark Snake Syndrome, yep. It's really slow, but, I mean, technically if we're playing Burn, you can play Wave Motion Cannon. Like, the Burn's a whole different thing than Stall for me. We're just doing Stall right now. But I have 57 cards in the main deck, 15 in the side already. And then another card you can play is Reaper on the Nightmare. So this is a card you make off Metamorphosis. That's why you play Metamorphosis, because, yeah. Easy stupid stuff. Ryu Senshi, Dark Blade Knight, or whatever it's called. I gotta add all of these now. Blade Knight. That's not what it's called. It's called Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, or something like that. Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, yep. Ryu Senshi. And there's Dark Bolter. You can't tell me I don't have Ryu Senshi. Motherfucker, I have every card, I thought. Son of a bitch.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, it's a real bitch, alright. Every one of those. Yep.
What about that? That's it.
That is a very good card in Goat and Edison. Oh, maybe there's no hyphen in Ryu Senshi. I don't know. Yeah, there's no hyphen, that's why. Okay, Ryu Senshi. Dust Shoot is just a very good card in general. That is a very good card. And you can play it at 3 in Goat format. So you open that a lot. And if they draw for their 6th card and you have 2 of those, you can activate 2, get rid of 2 cards, they start with 4 cards in hand. It's quite fun. There's like Drop Off, Drastic Drop Off, all those. Mind Crush. Okay, I got final countdown. I got 60 cards in the main already. So what's the next idea for a deck that we want to start? Flip Effect, right?
Flip Effect, yep.
I'll go Flip / Empty Jar. Which there's a lot of cards that we just named that are going to be in this too. So Flip Effect, Empty Jar. Just add all the jars. Jar monsters. Cyber jar. I mean, you could play dice jar, I guess. Fiber jar. That's just trolling people at that point.
Morphing jar.
Morphing jar and 2. Those are the 3 that you really want. Cyber jar, morphing jar, 2.
Card destruction.
Yep. I think there's one called a spirit. Yeah, appropriate and greed. Let's see, appropriate. It's like when your opponent draws, you draw.
I guess.
I mean, if your opponent plays Max C on you, you can deck them out and then just fuke them. Trickstar Reincarnation. Then you could play Candina in there. Maybe play Lily Bell with Corbane. Then you have 2 monsters and you go for a link or something. Or just have monsters to attack with, either way. Book of Moon, Book of Tayu, Book of Eclipse, all those 3. Then like Magician of Faith, Mask of Darkness, we know those. Mask of Darkness, Magician of Faith. The books are going to be like your main card that really matter. You can play Pot of Duality, because why not? Book of Eclipse, the Moon, Book of Tayu. Basically any card that stops your opponent from attacking or summoning. Another card we didn't throw in there for Floodgates is Summon Limit.
10-can pass.
I mean, you could go 10-can Dark Lady and then you have a Floodgate, but other than that...
I'm saying 10-can pass.
Yeah, just don't even activate effect. Just leave a 0 monster. Don't link it off for Link Karibo or Anima or anything else. Don't worry about double foolish barreling and searching, so then you can play Call the Haunted and, you know, activate cards on your opponent's turn. None of that's important. Don't worry about any of that. Technically, like you could call that with Black Goat Laughs. But you gotta make sure that you do it before it's gonna hit 4. That's why I say like do it on their 1-for-1. They're only playing 1 level 1 that I can think of. That's 10-can. You're gonna chain to that. You're gonna say no 10-can for you, bitch. So you either summon that dead Baylor in death, or you're gonna sit on that 10-can and do shit. I try to play Destiny board, it works, but it definitely is difficult at times because you need 5 turns. I actually heard there's a card that speeds that up for you, but I can't remember what the card's called.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's the Sentence of Doom. It's got Dark Necrofear with the Ouija board on it. Freaking get me started. Get me started on that shit. Sentence.
1 billion Yugioh cards with all sorts of different hollows and shit.
I mean, I reckon I've been recording on my other phone, so it's going to be great. I'm at 48 minutes on that already, so. Sentence of Doom.
We're back, everyone, and I guess we're just going to talk about our penis and shit.
Well, I guess there went our... Good thing we're not monetized.
I didn't know you go to that fucking today.
I did. You should have. That's your own fault, isn't it? You're the one that didn't know. I don't think that's my fault. I'm not going around being like, oh man, look how gaily we run. Like Stewie on Family Guy.
He said it, not me.
That's what Stewie said. Look how gaily we run. Technically, Gaby's happy.
And I don't plan to.
I think you mean homosexual. I said that to someone.
And I don't plan to.
I reckon it's still a joke. I think I told someone about that the other day. But he knows I'm going to tell him anyways, but he tells me every time, no, and I don't plan to.
Fucking Marlin, man.
Oh, that's where you got, I just remembered that. I was like, wait a minute, Marlin, yeah. So I was watching the other day, I don't know if I reacted to it or what. It wasn't that long ago. I think it's on.
It wasn't that long ago. I did hear it, and you're like, oh, that's where Silent gets that from.
Yeah. I reckon if I watched enough shit that you watch, I would know all your little comments and whatnot. Like, you could have been telling me for years, been like, that's a country, you dumbass, or whatever. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Isn't there one on Tremors that you say all the time? Isn't there one on Tremors? I know there's Pardon My French.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something else that you say all the time.
He said like something vulgar.
Right, obviously I know that one. I'm saying that there's a different one where you say something. I reckon you won't think of it right offhand, but I reckon someone.
You're gonna kick his ass. That will help you.
Heck yeah. And then there's the guy who keeps getting
Where's that
bothered.
little shit thing?
There's a guy working, and he's telling him to go jerk himself off or whatever the fuck. He's like, what? I'm fucking working here, or whatever he says. Off the video game. There's that God of War or some shit that you play. I reckon.
Oh, he says that, but okay.
He do.
He don't. I'm pretty sure he don't.
He do, because I saw it. There's like a kid, I think, he keeps bothering this guy, and he's like, I'm fucking working here. He's like, yeah, just because he didn't come out and directly say, go fucking touch your dick, he says something about playing with your curlies or whatever. That's what that means. There are many slang things that I know. I know a lot of slang.
Just like you think Converse is like derogatory or whatever.
There's no thinking about it. It's a basic thing. I could find you I will look that up right now, real quickly, because they did a great post and people loved it. That's why there are pentagram stars on everything. So we'll go Converse, inverse, pentagram, add. Pentagram, add. You see, stupid AI. July 2021. There we go. July 2021. A collection of shoes released by Converse in collaboration with the fashion designer Rick Owens sparked a controversy over the use of an inverted pentagram in the design. The specific shoe model at the center of backlash was the blah blah Chuck 70. And then there's a fucking picture, I'm sure. There we go. There's like a guy, there's someone standing up. There's a chick standing up, and there's a dude, which these guys look like they need some burgers or something, because they need to fucking gain some weight. Then there's a dude sitting under her, and he's got his arms up in a way that makes a pentagram, and since they're upside down, it's an inverted pentagram. They're so clever. Oh yes, satanic skull shoes with the inverse pentagram and the Baphomet face on it. That is just lovely. I don't know where I could get me a pair of those, but I would expect to get my ass beat for that. Well, that's what it used to be when people wearing a bunch of pants. But you know, whatever. It's a different time. So a couple other things that we forgot were Wabaku and Threatening Roar. I'm kind of sort of reading through this article. It says, I wish I didn't have to evolve my Pokemon in Legends ZA. Why are you a bitch?
There's literally a comment that says that.
Oh, it's an article. He's literally whining. He's like, man, I don't want to evolve my little Pokemon into big fucking bastards. This guy said, I clicked off it right as I saw it. I said, I don't see what your problem is. And then it went into more of that. What the hell's wrong with these people? Only one Pokemon is catchable in every game now, and it's not Pikachu. Well, it's not Pidgey. It's clickbait, sir. You gotta read through the whole shit to understand what the fuck they're talking about. I'm reading through it. Then you gotta read the first paragraph. It doesn't just tell you. You gotta read through the paragraph. It's not Caterpie. It might be Magnemite and Psyduck. And maybe Magikarp. Oh, Psyduck and Magnemite are on ZA.
Magnemite isn't on ZA?
Apparently not. One less fucker you gotta use a special evolution for, I guess, at least.
So is like the only electric types on that fucking game, all like fucking...
I mean, there's Pikachu, there's Marie.
There's Pikachu, Ampharos, Electros.
Yeah. Sir, they're gonna push hard all the Megas, you know this. Early in the game, you find like a crap load of Pokemon they're gonna Mega Evolve.
That's why they didn't have Growlithe.
Yeah.
Or did they?
I don't know them that they did. I'm assuming that they didn't until I hear otherwise. But yeah, that sounds right. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, Psyduck's in a lot, Magnemite's in a lot. I knew it wasn't Pidgey, or Rattata, or something like that, Caterpie. I knew several that it weren't. And that's something. You're welcome. I reckon you're going to love the deck called Rip Cards Out of Your Opponent's Hand. Basically a deck like that. You're going to love that. And you can finally play Gunbar in there. There you go. You finally have a reason to play Gunbar. Right?
So,
Because it gets rid of cards out of your opponent's hand. Reason why it's banned. I said you make a whole deck around ripping cards out of your opponent's hand. There's enough cards that you could easily do it. Of course, you gotta play a decent amount of staple cards to make sure your deck doesn't get puked, but, you know, there's that. I suppose I should probably plug this fucker back in. So I can use it to record here at some point. Gotta cut this other video. It's already 57 minutes.
you got, I already named some.
You name some, I can name a bunch off the top of my head. Think of extra deck stun cards.